Yeah, my name is Rashid Abdi. I'm the commercial director at 748. I enjoy what I do. I was born in a place called Baragoi in Samburu County, where I went to primary school and then Maralal High School. I'm married with two boys, an 11-year-old and 14-year-old. They're still young, but for me it's an amazing time at this stage of their life. I trained as a maths physics teacher at Kenya's Hands. I taught for a while, but changed jobs and joined an international NGO where I worked for almost 10 years at different levels. It was an amazing time for me working with vulnerable communities directly, and that was an amazing experience, but also a lot of learning for me from that experience. I then transited from working in the development world to 748. It's true, I'm a company legend. I've been around for long, and I think I'm one of the few that have institutional memory of this company. And I joined in 2007, and so by July this year, that will make it 18 years by July this year. When I joined 748, there was a fleet of Russian aircrafts. They were called Antonovs, mostly doing cargo, and hawkers. And most of the work for 748 based in Lokichokyo. Actually, that's the most memorable time for me at 748 was being in Lokichokyo. But what was very interesting about Lokichokyo is that everybody lived in the same camp. And so from morning to evening, you're with colleagues, having lunch together, dinner together, and that meant we felt more like a family. That's a very different experience to being in Nairobi, where after work everybody goes different directions. And with the peace deal in South Sudan, the main base moved to space. So we exited from the Russian aircrafts. They were versatile, they were amazing aircrafts. They could land in very short airstrips with 7 tons, which the hawkers could not do. So the Antonovs were really amazing and very popular with the humanitarian organization. For me, moving from development world to 748, one element that I would say was a constant factor is when I joined, the clients for 748 were international organizations, NGOs. And I came with the knowledge of being able to understand them, where they're coming from, what their issues were, and it was easy for me to deal with them because I came from that background. And with the peace deal in South Sudan, the main base moved from Lokichokyo to Nairobi. So the company started growing, and in 2012, we had our first contract with WFP, with IHO, and that was an amazing milestone for 748. We've been working in the humanitarian, but that was the first time we set foot into the UN. It was a journey. It took a few years to go through the audits and being audited. I believe, and I know this for sure, we made a difference joining. We raised the bar as a company. Yeah, so 748 has grown, and I think very successful. And I think my key message for staff is let's embrace our values. That's where our success lies. Our future will be determined by our values. Hashtag 30 years of connecting humanity.